Hi, decided to make this video because there was a user that had some trouble with making an ice cream cone, and well, I'm gonna start from the shape that XSwampy did in another video, and then I'm gonna wrap it up on a cone with FX Metalink. So I already have something like what XSwampy did here, and I already made some decided what the thickness will be, and for that I got here a little cube sample that will be useful later. So starting with the cone, I'm just going here to plot 1D. I'm gonna put x elevated to 2. I get a curve. I squash it to the x. I move it. I'm gonna move it like no, 8.5 meters. Yeah. Okay. And now I'm gonna lathe it. I'm gonna put 48, so I get a little squarish. And I decided to make that plot 1D thing so I have more detail on the bottom. So when this turns into a cone, there's more. The density is higher in the bottom, which will be more stressed when wrapped than this top area. So with taper constraint, I now taper this, but to have a better notion of how much taper I can do, I'm just gonna put this small piece here. Yeah, okay, and I'm gonna taper, and let's see. I think right about here is nice. Probably too much. I hope I don't get a jack bottom, but okay. Oops. Yeah, I can't do by steps. I have to do it one time. So let's see. Taper. I think I could go in a little bit more, so I'm gonna do numerically 1.5 apply, and okay, I'll go with 2 just in case. So now I have this cone shape. I'm gonna make the seam, so just first I'm gonna get rid of duplicated polygons, so 5 polygons. I just get one side, and now for the seam, come here, loop and weld. Select the loop here and extend selection, merge, and now I got a nice opening here. So since this is going to be used for FX Metalink, FX Metalink likes to do the smoothing based on neighbor geometry. So normally what I do is where the geometry opens, I put some extra geometry. So for example here, where's the opening? Yeah, here it is. For example here, I'm gonna copy this, expand, hide, paste, merge, and do the same. So copy and invert the hidden geometry, merge, and okay. So now I have an extra geometry going on there, as you can see. And in this case also is going to be useful because normally this the cone folds in itself, so it also has that use in this case. So now I have this done. I'm going to make UV with UV Creeper, Pictrix UV Creeper. What is it? What is it? What is it? I don't know. So I'm gonna use Matt's plugin. She's awesome. Creeper. Okay, and I got my UV here, nice and easy. And this I'm gonna use to make a weight map. So UV2 weight. Yeah, I had UV creeper here. So UV2 weight, get the creeper weight, and now when I come to weight shade, I got my weight map. I'm also gonna use no, I'm gonna stay cool. Now I can smooth shift it, so I'm gonna copy, paste, smooth shift, and this will be so I can make a difference from the one fold of the cone from the other. So I'm gonna use the same distance I would give to the thickness of the cookie, so 100 millimeters will do. Okay, and that's good. I'm just gonna cut, delete, paste back. So I got this going on. Now I want to pick the background. So point order is not the same, so I think I'm gonna have to use mesh rect meter. So select these two polygons and mesh rect meter. Okay, and I select these two polygons and do mesh rect meter. Okay, so now I can do background to morph. Okay, background to conform just to make sure, and I can delete this, and I got my morph going on, yes. And so, but now I want to use the weight map to control the amount of the morph. So what I'm going to do is use the Kevman's plugin. So I'm going to base mask morph copy, and I'm gonna say background to morph weight map is my weight map I want to use. Name of the new morph, and okay. So now I have the weight map modulating the amount of that morph. So cool. Now I want to do my UV map, the unwrap. So I come and use the PLG plugin. So PLG make UV, and let's see, I want to call it unwrap make UV. Okay, here we go. So this is how the cone would look like flattened, and now what I want is to apply this this flat geometry to the 3D space. So I'm gonna use UV to morph map. I think it's from Tomsp, I don't know. And select the unwrap and go with it. Okay, so it's a little bit small, so what I can do is well, first there's one thing. If it morph this particular plugin, I can't apply this morph. I don't know why this happens, but I can't apply it. So what I'm going to do is copy to second layer, put the other one in the background, but clear this map. And now I can do background to morph, and I can put it and call it unwrapped. Okay, so you see that the other one lost the morph, and I can delete this. I don't need it. So, and I can also delete this one and replace here. So now I got my unwrapped. Right, this is kind of small, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select one of these, copy, paste here, and go to the morph, unwrap. I'm gonna clear the map so the morph doesn't apply, and now I'm gonna select this one and this one, and I'm going down here. This is not good. Let's see. Having a hard time sliding these maps. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna put an edge here so I can zoom in. Okay. And so I select these 2 points. No, I have to do it again. Select these 2 points. I select these 2 points. So select these 2 points. Select these 2. Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is that I'm gonna pick this distance and apply it here and apply the whole object. So with 2 to scale, I'm gonna scale, apply it to the connected ones, and yeah, this. Now center to F3. Okay, so everything is centered. I can get out of the morph. This is my cone. So I got my shape done. Now I want to apply the morph and cut this cookie grid with this shape. So I'm gonna copy and paste it here. I'm gonna apply the morph, the unwrap. Okay, and I'm going to do 2 things. I want to do 2 kinds of cut. I want to cut the outline, and I also want to slice, to stencil the shape with the shape of this grid, so when it wraps around it's more friendly. The wrapping is more friendly. So I'm gonna copy this to another layer. Actually, I don't need it. I'm gonna use Strand Maker, and this will convert this stuff into 2-point polys. I can delete the one vertex polys and put it up here, extrude. So now I can cut my shape with the shape of the grid, with the wireframe of the grid, and with this also do an extrusion. So yeah, and now I can grab the pattern, put the outline object first in the background, and run solid drill core. Okay, and after the core, I can go with slice and slice that shape with my grid. So solid drill, actually, yeah, stencil. Default, yeah. It's taking a while. So now after this done, I can give thickness to the cookie. So I got both my outline cut and my grid cut. And so now I'm going to give some thickness. For that I'm going to basically just mirror it. Okay, and I'm going to focus on this point. So I want 100 millimeters thickness, so I'm going to extend this point, push it down 100 millimeters numerically. And I'm going to use a snapback tool to just snap that whole side to that one point. Okay, can delete this. Now to bridge this, sometimes bridge doesn't work nicely, so I'm gonna use another plugin. I think it's from Kevman, Weld Strip, and so I'm gonna extend, push it down a little, and this works with point order selection. So I'm gonna select this and this and loop. Yeah, select this and this and loop, select this and this and loop, and it's gonna move to the last one. Okay, so it's closed. Now I think I got my cookie done. Let me just, yeah, it's done. Now this is my final object. I need a wrapper for layout to make this wrap around. So I'm gonna pick again this object here, put it here. I'm gonna apply the morph again, the unwrap. Okay, and I'm gonna do another copy, and I'm going to apply the mask morph because it has that that distance going on there. Here, yeah, it's kind of small, but you can see it, that difference of the layers of the waffle. And with these morphs applied, I want the metaling go from this and morph into this. So I put this in front, this in background, go background to morph, and I'm going to do meta-link wrap. Okay, so I can delete the other one, not gonna need it. Just to be sure, which one is it? Yeah. Okay, so I got my wrapper, I got my cone. I just need to wrap it now, so I'm gonna make only these two layers active. So I'm gonna turn off all these other layers, save it, and send object to layout. Okay, and here what I'm gonna do is I'll go to the layer 6, which is my wrapper, and I'm going to apply morph mixer, and I'm gonna do meta-link wrap to 100 on frame 60, so it will animate from this to this. And I'm also going to put dynamics and soft and zero out this stuff. Okay, so now when I hit calculate, it will cache this animation. I think that's the exact term. Now I'm going to the cone, the ice cream cone, and I put first I make it parent. Oops, make it parent of the wrapper, and I apply metal ink. So metal ink. Just so we can see it better, I'm gonna apply the cone surface and save it. And yeah, so basically this is it. Just gonna hide so there's a little intersection here. I probably could have put a bigger size when I smooth shifted, but this basically does it. So it's a nice bottom here. It's quite tight, quite close, and yeah. To finish this up, I can save an endomorph. I can put wrap. Okay, save all objects. Come to modeler, and now I'll have the morph here at my disposal, and you can see it keeps the pattern with the same proportions from top to bottom. So that's it. Thanks for watching.